Hi, I'm Zerfall.
I'm the MysteriousJG.
And we're back playing more King's Quest 2. We're gonna go...
This time it's personal.
This time we're gonna actually cross this bridge. Make it count this time. Whoop.
I guess in the interest of full disclosure, we read just one hint from the hint guide online, where it's something where it's like 7 different levels of hints for the same clue. And basically what we were like, what do we do at this point? Because we don't have no idea what to do. And it says that there's actually text on this door that we didn't read. So
yeah, we went to pretty much every screen before we went to that.
But this is a game in which, like, you won't understand that it's happening, but you need to do things before other things will pop. This is a magical door. If you can open it, the door will lead you to your heart's desire. Heart's desire. Sorry. Want to read the inscription. So you look at the door, and, like, the narrator excitedly exclaims, "This is a magical door! Oh my god!"
The inscription reads, Whosoever chooses. Whosoever.
Come on.
Whosoever.
Sorry.
Whosoever chooses to seek the key for this door will undoubtedly make a splash.
God darn it. We were talking about, like, what do you think you remember? Well, I think I remember you do something with the trident in the water and wandering back and forth waiting for someone to pop up and ask for a freaking trident. And
yep.
It wasn't popping up until after you read that. So there you go, folks. You missed a lot of us walking around. And by a lot, I mean maybe a video's worth. Not like we spent 6 hours on it, but
yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. I am disappointed I had no sunglasses on my desk after reading that line, though, to put on.
Yeah. Well, wait, what was it a pun on, now that I think about it?
It was whoever wants to go through the... Yeah, they'll make a splash. So we're heading all the way to where there's splashing water.
Well, that's a clue. That's not like somebody fell into the water and then the narrator says he made a big splash. Yeah.
It was a preemptive deal.
It's a pun that only works after the fact.
Oh,
the
sorry, I skipped through that again.
See, we had a discussion about this, folks. Every time
she'll
we're in danger,
she'll be back.
Zerfall quickly gets us out of danger before we have a chance to actually showcase what the danger was.
It's my natural gut instinct when there's hags about
to not get killed. So you're not a hag.
No.
So there's a rock on a screen. We've now seen pretty much every screen of the game, folks, but there's a screen you guys haven't seen yet that we visited while not recording, which features a rock perfectly shaped for sexy mermaid lounging.
Oh, hey, look at that.
There we go. Yeah. Man, she's looking pretty sunburned.
She gives us a quizzled look. And continues waving her fishtail. Oh, man, why couldn't it be the other type of mermaid with the woman bottom?
Well, probably not really that great either. There's always kind of the problem where you kind of want the whole package. But either way, she's going to be part of your world. I'd like to give her my
it's trident. A rusty trident.
Oh, she dives in the water and disappears with it. Now she's gone. Sucker. Ha ha ha. You can't win now. The game doesn't tell you this, but now that you have given her the trident and you don't have it to solve a later puzzle, you're going to get killed by your partner, and Internal Affairs won't help you.
Sierra. I always thought she came back.
Something happens with this. I guess swim out in the water. Well, you said something about drowning and being saved by a mermaid.
Yeah, let's save the game before we do that, though.
Well, yeah.
Oh, can we dive? No. You can do that in the first game. Apparently he forgot how.
Not in town. I occasionally have dreams where I'm in a dangerous situation and I save my game in real life. You've recreated the glitch from before. Off screen, we had this great glitch. Graham is now drowning forever.
If you try to swim, it says you're already swimming, but then it makes you swim again. So let's try drowning and see if the mermaid does save us. Nope.
The mermaid laughs at you. We didn't even get a unique message. Just so sorry you died. Ha ha ha. Buy our book.
See, that's what happened is Oh, she's back. Maybe she'll talk to us this time.
She's like, man, that trident is out of batteries. Wait, check your inventory.
It's gone.
We lost the trident. Oh, fudge.
Can we swim over to the mermaid?
Grab mermaid's tail. Wrong move. You frighten the poor mermaid. She dives in the water and disappears.
That was not safe. You shouldn't dive in such shallow water.
Yeah. Recover mermaid's unconscious body. She's obviously just knocked herself out.
She's back now.
I think we broke it, where something was probably supposed to happen when we gave her the trident.
Maybe. I wonder if you're actually... Because remember how Wave Trident actually had a feature? Maybe you're just supposed to show her the trident and not give it to her.
I'm going back to the hint book. A mermaid can help your quest if she wants to. We gave her the wrong item. I'm not sure why she took the trident. But in the interest of maintaining the interest of our viewers, let's... I've spoiled for myself at least part of the puzzle. Why don't you try to figure it out, and I'll just give you the little hint that we need to load the game to get the trident back, and see if there's something else that we're carrying that she might be interested in.
Well, yeah, I'm going to have to load...
Do we have a load game?
Do not
where...
save by mistake. I think the nearest load game we have is before we read.
Oh, shoot. Because we saved before swimming, before drowning intentionally.
We were so sure that the trident was right.
I was pretty freaking sure.
All right, I guess we'll be back to this screen in a second. All right, we're back, and we discovered a little something here. This is what happens if you use the right item, which is flower. You're seducing the sexy mermaid.
Mr. Graham, are you trying to seduce me?
Oh.
Who do you think we want to give it to, game? Come on. To the rock? To the palm tree? The mermaid cackles in glee as you drown. You graciously offer the beautiful bouquet of wildflowers to the mermaid. She loves the flowers. She then summons forth a magical seahorse. Maybe you could ride it.
What am I supposed to do here?
And she concusses herself diving into the shallow water.
Quick as a flash, it glides you under the water with you on its back. I threw a couple extra U's in there.
Well, you are Canadian, you know. Yeah, see how I mean, there's actually solid rock under where she dived.
Yeah,
it gets deep pretty quick.
So we made it to Neptune here, and he's already got his trident. She gave it back to him. So you think he'd be happy to see us?
With a cold look in his eye, King Neptune takes the rusty trident and points it at you.
Oh, he's obviously going to give us some sort of reward for bringing it back to him, right?
He's like, you gave me my trident back. You feel a powerful surge of electricity, and then nothing. You have died at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, and you're slumped against the seahorse. The seahorse even looks sad about it.
I think the seahorse looks the same as it always did.
He was pretty sad to have to deal with you.
And the seahorse was always bringing you to your death, Zerfall. The seahorse, the mermaid, and Neptune are all part of a conspiracy against us.
So what we have to do here is...
Well, I wonder, I didn't notice, because we played this off screen, folks, and I didn't notice that you have to get up pretty close to Neptune before he kills you. You just kind of went straight up to him and died. And I was like, since I'm not playing, I figured maybe it just happened automatically. But now I'm wondering if you're supposed to be able to, like, get a certain distance from Neptune and, like, negotiate with them. But I don't think so.
So if we come back here now...
We still have the trident in our inventory because,
folks,
we created you can no longer win, but the game isn't telling you that scenario when we gave the trident to the mermaid, which to me made sense. Seemed like a good thing to do.
Yeah, it was a perfectly...
Nope, breaks the game.
I mean, yeah. Well, they don't even give you a clue. Like, at least in like the Police Quest 3, somebody mentioned that if you don't do the right things at the beginning of the game, you die at the end no matter what, nothing you can do. But it gives you somewhat of a clue. It says, if you can't smell a bad egg when you're sitting next to it, and it's supposed to be watch out for your partner, I guess. Yeah,
well, what are you supposed to do? I mean, there's so many points in the game where you could kill her before you get there to save yourself. I don't think you're allowed to do that, though. But
at least it's better than, you died.
Or you were killed by Neptune. You know, if you don't write your partner up at the beginning of the game, you'll be killed by Neptune.
I guess the fact that he points the trident at you is kind of a hint. They mention that it's rusty, just like when you gave it to the mermaid.
Maybe he's upset that you didn't clean it before you gave it to him.
So you let this thing get all rusty. Don't you know seawater is horrible for tridents? So maybe we can show... King...
Oh, wave it.
Oh, yeah.
Wave the trident. Like, in your face!
You were not close enough, so it is the right thing to do.
Maybe
and you literally have to do Neptune. It in his face.
Honestly,
yeah, let's look at him and talk to him first.
King Neptune is tall and imposing, with a flowing robe and long greenish gray beard. A crown fashioned of shells and pearls adorns his head. Oh, you see, you should have worn the crown instead of the little hat. You would.
Yeah, we would have been showing him up though.
I don't know. You guys could like chat, talk Neptune. I was gonna make that joke.
I'm glad that didn't kill us.
I was gonna make that joke. Talk Poseidon. My name's not Poseidon, asshole. He kills you. We wait the crummy trident in front of the immense clam, and slowly it opens, revealing a large golden key. Oh, you don't even give it to Neptune.
Oh man, let's just take key. Whoops.
You cannot take the kit.
Okay. Screw you, Neptune. Okay, I just want to save this game here real quick.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you would want to give him back his trident, but no.
Oops.
Beware, the fairy spell is worn off. Now Neptune could just, like, bitch slap you to death. What an asshole.
Well, he is the biggest jerk ever. Screw that guy.
So, like, apparently, if this was Police Quest, he would be a raging psycho, and you would be give gun to psycho. But, in fairness, it ain't a psycho. It's Neptune. You'd think, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. You don't control this part of the scene, though. You're not allowed to explore that part. Oh, we're never allowed to go back.
No.
At least we started swimming right away. So now we have the first key.
So wait a minute. Do we even need to pick up the trident?
Oh, we waved it in front of that shell.
Oh, you're right. You do.
And speaking of shells, while we're here...
Yes, I was about to say. We found another thing, folks. We found one half of a nautical-themed bra. I was the one who noticed this because I'm so awesome. And you pick up the clamshell, you see that there was a sparkling sapphire and diamond bracelet under it.
Okay. I kind of missed the point sounds.
Yeah.
It gives you that instant gratification when you're playing the later games.
It's an awful lot of... At the Poison Lake.
This one has an awful lot of backtracking. I guess, you know what? This is actually a lot less linear than Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, most things are. The checkout line at the grocery store is less linear than Final Fantasy 13.
Well, you have more choices about what you want to do.
Well, they have those impulse buys. Final Fantasy 13-2 gives you impulse buys. They have downloadable extra content. Which is a whole other discussion about why old games are sometimes better than new games.
Yes. As much as...
Out of the box, a complete game with no additional stuff I have to buy later? Awesome.
Well, and even the...
Although they did use... So I guess in a way that's not true because modern games generally don't require you to buy a hint book at the store, hard copy hint book, before you can do anything.
That's true. Okay, so this is our second time across this bridge.
Right. Keep a note of that, folks. Ooh, just bumped my microphone. Keep a note, folks, how many times you cross this bridge, because you don't want to be messing around.
All right, let's save before we unlock this door, because I don't trust myself not to mess up.
The door opens and Neptune's in there and he just freaking stabs you. Where's my fucking trident, asshole? See, these games like to use fairy tales and mythology. And, you know, when I was a kid, I had this really... Oh, hold on. The key to the first door fits easily into the keyhole. You turn the key and presto, changeo, rearrangeo, the door opens. And the key disappears, revealing a second door with another inscription. It says, fuck you. You thought you got a queen out of all this? You haven't opened nearly enough doors.
You're supposed to get your heart's desire, and your heart's desire is actually just to open another door. King Graham loves questing.
He does love it. The inscription reads, whoever chooses to seek the key for this door should set their sights high. So you need to, like, get some drugs.
I think I remember what this has to do with...
Do you have to climb a tree in this one?
I don't think you have to climb. Oh, I don't think you have to climb a tree. I think the thing that's high up in this game. And I'm just gonna save this. I don't need to save it again.
Well, anyway, what I was saying, folks, before we hit the door was, when I was a kid, I had a beautiful illustrated book of Greek myths, and I used to read about them and be fascinated by them. And all the Olympian gods had their flaws, but Neptune didn't used to go around just like randomly killing people.
I thought that was his whole point, is that he just...
Well, I mean,
he liked to point his trident at things.
People, but no, he didn't just like go around shooting people up. Gat, gat, gat. King Neptune, nicknamed the Death Angel.
So I'm trying to find my way back to the church.
Is that where you're going to go get high? In the church?
Yeah, you're going to get high on God. God's the only drug King Graham needs.
King Graham's a Jesus freak.
I think that
King Graham
setting your sights on high...
God's been watching us from a distance song and totally doesn't even get what it means.
I'm pretty sure setting your sights on high, maybe it's a clue about
the church.
About the church, but I think it's actually a clue about the bell. Because that bell is loud and annoying, and I think you have to do something with it.
Oh, there's a key in there? There's certainly in one of the King's Quest games, you have to climb Jack's beanstalk.
Yeah, that's the very first one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're not going to repeat a myth.
Oh, what?
You have run into an evil enchanter. Get out of there fast before he turns you into something.
All right, we're gonna have to run straight right. All right, so we do have to stay close to the edge.
Yeah, that guy was a lot faster than you were. Considering how old he looked, it's pretty impressive. That guy
He's very spry.
That guy can move. And I think this is the screen where the fairy showed up, wasn't it?
It was, but I think it's just as random as the other NPCs.
An evil enchanter shows up and he catches him. He's like, "Why did you think I was evil? I'm here to help you."
So, let's look at the bell.
The bell atop the monastery is ringing merrily. Merrily going...
There's something you gotta do with this bell at some point. I wonder if... is the antique store open yet?
That's the next thing I was going to suggest we try. Then I was going to ask for whom the bell tolls, although somebody told me not to do that.
Well, it is tolling for you.
Is it?
I think so. It's tolling for everybody.
Mm. Oh, and I didn't get to make a dirty joke earlier. When you're talking about how much King Graham likes questing, I was thinking, like, there must be a King's Quest 2.5, which is like the quest to get into What's-Her-Name's pants.
Yeah, he's just gone now, so obviously nothing going on there.
Gone forever.
Oop.
There's no apparently way into that bell tower, because there doesn't appear to be any...
This colored stone threw me off for a long time, too, when I was younger. I'm like, surely that's a hole or a cave.
A whore? Oh. Ah, hey! Excuse me.
Perfect timing.
There you go. You by examining the thing that turns out to be nothing at all, the game rewards you.
I think it might have been you said whore and it summoned the fairy.
Get out here, sweet cheeks. The fairy starts to sprinkle fairy dust on you. Oh, you're the best cop in the city. I love you. Sonny. I swear, I just got checked out. I got some penicillin and I'm good to go.
Alright, we've made back the antique store here.
There
is a sign still, so it's probably still closed.
I don't see how this antique store can really have that many customers, considering its location. Occasionally Hagatha comes in, the evil wizard. That's about it. The dwarf is always trying to rob them. Hey!
A little old lady in the antique shop says, "How may I help you?"
A little old lady in the antique shop says, "Hey, do you suppose those goodies have a point?"
Alright, so there's a lamp here.
Ah, genie. Yes. You are not...
I forgot. I don't know how you can't just look at something sitting directly in front of you, but...
I don't know how it works in Canada, Zerfall, but in America, if I'm not holding on to something, I can't look at it.
Really? We were always told to look with our eyes, not with our hands.
Makes sense to me. I don't know. Hey, speaking of Canada, there is like a moose over the door there. It's Bullwinkle. The oil lamp is expensive. Now you can look at it. The oil lamp is expensive, the little old lady says. It will cost you 2 treasures. There is an alternate, though, she says. If you want all the points, the old hag that stole my precious nightingale. If you can return it to me, then I will give you the oil lamp.
That's not too hard to do, because we already have the nightingale in our inventory.
Funny, I can hear a nightingale-like chirping coming out of your pants pocket there.
So we're just gonna flip her the bird.
Nice. You can this one.
You hand the bird cage with the nightingale to the little old lady. My precious, she exclaims. In gratitude, she gives you the oil lamp. Good luck, she says, and he sends you out, the door and closes up shop.
I wanted to buy the moose head. I wanted to have like a hilarious scene with trying to put it up, and it falls and hits me on the head, and I get concussed, and Germans come to my hotel. Never mind. Never mind.
Moosehead's also a popular brand of beer here.
Is it?
Yes. All right, so we have the lamp, so we probably have to rub the lamp.
I'd imagine so.
I'm going to save it first, though, because it might be one of those, if you don't do it in the right spot,
Neptune
you get screwed. And I'm leery of saving over anything.
Rub out batch. You have run to an evil sorcerer. Not a good time to save the game, apparently.
Yeah.
Although we had the
No, that's true. It tells us when it's off. No.
Rub the tarnished brass lamp. You hear a poof, and a genie appears to, say stuff. Master, he says, I leave a gift for you, a magic carpet. The genie then poofs back into the lamp. It's like, hey, I wanted to make like specific wishes, like that virgin queen.
Hey, we're riding the carpet. Whoa, we're going to a faraway land. Well, that was pretty easy. This game's full of you can't control where you're going. Look out.
Final
There's
Fantasy
poisonous
13.
viper blocking your path. Alright, so snake.
He's
I'm going to kill a snake.
Fight the windows. Goodies. What do we have in our inventory we haven't used yet? Not that much. Oil lamp?
The bracelet? Those are just treasure, though.
Yeah, I don't think the goodies are going to do anything. Well, we have a stick or something, didn't we?
We have a steak.
Oh, a steak. Well, forget it. Steaks can't do anything. We need a mongoose. Go back to the antique shop and see if we can get a mongoose for that lady. I don't remember this one at all.
Neither do I. Oh, at least it's nice enough to say that.
Here, I will strike. Oh, you speak parcel tongue. Voldemort and I are like totally close, dude. You gotta help me out, Voldemort.
So there's gotta be something we can do. I don't know if we just don't have something yet.
Okay, ride the carpet and go back down.
I believe so. Can I ride it from here? Yep.
All caps. Why can't we just ride over the snake?
Because the snake will strike.
But I mean, can it strike us when we're on a magic carpet riding over it?
I
guess. I don't know.
I guess. And just before you die from the poison, you see a whole new world.
I wanna be part of your world.
I know you have to do something with that bell eventually.
Offer religion to the snake. I am not convinced we have to do something with a bell, but
I'm pretty sure you do.
I was pretty convinced we had to give Neptune the trident, and it turns out that's just the surest possible way to die.
Yeah, it's the worst thing to do in the game. Maybe you just tricked your sister into doing it all the time, so it'll be your turn to play.
I don't think so, because she was a lot bigger than me, and I always died like the minute I got to a screen with a chasm. I was like magnetically drawn to walking up to the edge of the chasm and dying.
So we know we have to go up there, and we know there's a snake.
Snake!
What's something in general that works on snakes, other than mongooses?
Well, we could sneak past them in a cardboard box. That's more like what Snake would do to defeat us.
Yeah.
The only thing that we have that we haven't put to some kind of use, other than the mallet and stake, and I think, if
that's pretty obvious.
If a vampire shows up, I think we got it covered. But the goodies, the only thing that we've got. But I can't imagine the basket.
Well, we don't even have the goodies anymore. We give them to...
Who'd we give them to?
Red Riding Hood for the flowers.
Oh, you're right. Well, crap. We got shit then. We could give it some treasures, but... Clamshells? Do vipers like clamshells?
I don't know. Probably not. Can we fly there all the way from here?
I would think that you would distract it by like shining light at its face or something. I have no idea. We'd need a musical instrument. We need to like charm it. Have you noticed a flute anywhere in the game?
I haven't noticed.
Are there flutes that
yet.
you just wandered casually past and not seen?
You never know. Oh, do you know what? Maybe there is something in the little dwarf's house. If you go there when he's not around.
Did we go to the dwarf's house on camera in the first video?
We did, and he was unfortunately home at the time, but perhaps he won't be home if we go there now.
It's a Fritz, it's a Fruits, it's a Fritz, it's a Fruits. You have come upon a bad little dwarf.
See, he's surely not home now because he was doing his little sprint run up there.
Yeah, but
he looks like he's wearing a tracksuit of some sort. I'm going to
save
this, though.
You know full well that logic doesn't work because we were going in and out of Hagatha's cave at the only place she could have left, and eventually she wasn't in there anymore.
I know. All right, well, let's call this a video, too.
That's probably a good idea.
I'm Zerfall.
I'm MysteriousJG.
And next time, we're going to try to steal from a thieving dwarf.
Yeah, that's what I'm about. And hopefully we can find a flute because we've decided we need one. It'll be pretty fantastic if we don't need a flute, though, at this point. See you guys later.